This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by the Car Store's Auto World Service and Accessory Center.
Well, before the break, we learned all about camping safety. If you are planning a camping or other outdoors trip, you may also be planning to tow a boat or camper behind your vehicle. But before you hook up and head out, do you know if you have the right hitch? Well, Brian Spiros went to Auto World Service and Accessories in Salisbury to find out more about the different types of hitches and what you need to know when it comes to safety.
To get a camper or boat from one place to the other sometimes requires a vehicle. But does your vehicle have the right type of hitch to get the job done safely?
This time of year is a perfect time to have this conversation because everybody is camping, boating. When you use RVs, there are different types of hitch that you need to know about.
David Humphrey is the sales manager at Auto World Service and Accessories in Salisbury. He gave us a lesson in Towing 101.
A common mistake with trailer hitches are folks that purchase a vehicle, have a hitch on it, and just automatically assume that that hitch can carry whatever they're pulling. Almost any vehicle on the market can have a trailer hitch. There are exceptions to the rule. And certainly each vehicle has a towing capacity, so you don't want to tow anything beyond the vehicle's capacity.
To find out your vehicle's capacity, look in the owner's manual. And once you know how much you can tow, you need to make sure you get the right kind of hitch to get the job done. David says the most common is a weight distribution hitch.
Using a weight distributing hitch gives you the ability to travel with a trailer with stability. So when you're out on the open road, 65, 70 miles an hour, you have control over the weight of the trailer.
These types of hitches are commonly used in the RV and boating market. And then there are fifth wheel hitches, which carry larger RVs.
Fifth wheels are designed to be an easy hookup and removal, but it also allows you to carry a much heavier load. So it distributes the weight over the truck evenly.
And finally, you have what's called a gooseneck hitch.
Gooseneck hitches are similar to a fifth wheel, with an exception of the fact that the design of the trailer is so that the area of where it's pulled is much smaller.
So once you have the right kind of hitch, it's important to think safety when out on the road.
Inspecting the hitch, making sure that the certain areas that need to be lubricated are lubricated. While in use, when you make stops, you should always double check to make sure that the lock is still locked and that making sure that all your safety chains and breakaway cables are still attached.
And if you are towing something too heavy for your vehicle and overloading the hitch, David says keep in mind a problem may not show up right away.
These are things that can happen over years, even months. Maybe not the first time you pull it, but the 10th time you pull it, you may have a failure either with a weld or a kingpin breaking or even bolt failures.
The last thing you want is a boat or camper coming loose from your vehicle. Auto World Service and Accessories says it takes no time to come in and make sure you have the right hitch installed.
Depending on the hitch being installed, is a matter of a half an hour to 3 to 4 hours if we're going with a gooseneck or a fifth wheel hitch.
Not a lot of time, considering it will leave you with peace of mind.
David Humphrey also adds that if you're in the market for a boat or camper, make sure you have the proper hitch installed ahead of time so you don't find out there's an issue after the fact. Well, still ahead on Delmarva Life, it's almost time for professional football player Tony Gonzalez to report to his final football camp. And today, he's talking with us about problems with players during the off-season. And later, the TV ad claims it's a tornado of fun. We put the topping tornado to the test. But first, we've teamed up with Sussex County Federal Credit Union to help you make better sense of your money. Here's Deb with this week's tip.
On behalf of Sussex County Federal Credit Union, I'm Debbie Jewell with this week's Dollars and Cents tip. With warm weather on the horizon, many of us start noticing home improvements that need to be done around the house. Whether it's making repairs to the roof, replacing the siding, or remodeling your kitchen, rest assured the improvements will add to the long-term value of your home. While you're making your checklist, don't forget to make an improvement to your mortgage. Refinancing your mortgage could save you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. With rates at an all-time low and a new revision to the Home Affordable Refinance Program Act, the opportunity to refinance and save has been improved. It's important to remember that while refinancing a mortgage will require third-party fees, such as the appraisal, credit report, and flood certification, the annual savings typically covers this out-of-pocket expense. There are companies such as Sussex County Federal Credit Union that do not require points, origination fees, or private mortgage insurance. All benefits which can make refinancing a very affordable option. Refinance today to save for tomorrow. Together, we can achieve more.